Hi guys, I hope you all had a happy new year and you're all doing well. Sorry I've not been on for a while, there's nothing wrong, I'm just in a bit of a downer, you know, the January blues when you can't be arsed doing anything. But I've been following the TikTok ban, and with it looking likely that it's going to go through, this poisonous hobbit, despite saying repeatedly she doesn't want to do social media, has reared her ugly possum face again on social media to try and grift the last bit of cash she can before TikTok is no more in the USA. Yes, that's right, grifting till the very end. Everybody's favourite mummy schmurdering influencer has been on TikTok live, trying to scavenge as much money as possible as she can from her gullible fans. I can't believe these Muppets are still donating money to her. I feel like most of them couldn't pour water out of a boot, even if the instructions were on the heel. Fucking thick. Anyway, back to our grifty Ho Blanchard, who keeps saying she doesn't want to be a social media influencer. Yet in the first few minutes of her live, she's encouraging her fans to follow her on other platforms.
But there's YouTube. You know, you guys remember YouTube? I still have Instagram, so y'all can go follow my Instagram. Yeah, I need a red note. I do have a Facebook. If you want to continue to follow me, you can go follow my Instagram. It's gypsyrose.ig.
Yeah, Grifty, you really sound like someone who doesn't want to be social media famous. By the way, if you're interested in following what Grifty's up to, but don't want to give her views or support her content, then give the YouTuber Straight Outta Context a follow, because this is where I get most of my footage from, because I don't want to give Grifty any, views either. She's called Straight Outta Context, and she's on YouTube. That way you can see what this demon's getting up to without giving her support. I can't believe how much this bitch lies. They're such stupid little lies as well, what's the point in them? I feel like it was pointless her getting that nose job, because if she carries on like this, she's going to be looking like Henry the Hoover. Between the lying, the schmurdering and the narcissism, I can't fucking stand her. And the math sure ain't mathing with this baby business. So she left her ex-husband Ryan in March. She had the baby in December, so that's 9 months. Yet she's claiming the baby is Ken's. She was either shagging Ken behind Ryan's back, or she got straight away pregnant, in the first couple of days. According to Grifty Ho, the baby wasn't due till mid-January. Yet the baby was able to go home within a day or two and not in NICU. I'm not saying it's all lies, but she's definitely given Jay from the In-Betweener vibes. I also find it really weird that she barely talks about the baby, even when she's asked about it. Most new mums, they can't wait to tell people about the baby and about the birth experience. That in itself's another fucking story. She's saying she had a normal birth. Everything went perfect and she gave birth naturally, and her best mate's saying that she had a caesarean. One of them's lying and there's no fucking reason for it. It doesn't even matter whether he had a caesarean or a natural birth. I don't see the point in lying, but one of them is. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Most people want to talk about the baby and the birth, but she just turns it back on herself. Multiple people were asking her how's the baby, and she's just like, yeah, she's doing great. Ken's a great dad, and that's it. Someone asked her how she's doing postpartum, and this is what she said about the hardest part, being a mum so far.
Since I had her, face the fact that I was innocent once. It's hard. But it made me just kind of that much more want to be the best mom for her and do right by her. And I will. She's going to be in a family full of love, and she is not going to know or have to experience the pain that I did. So
she always has to find a way to turn the attention back to her and how she's a victim of a traumatic childhood. It's not what they ask though, is it? She just tries to find every opportunity to remind her fans that she's a survivor, according to her, of having an abusive mother. Yet she never mentions the fact that she ended the life of said mother, instead of just running away like any normal person would have done in the same situation. Another thing, she's named a child Aurora, which is the same name of a place where she lived when she was a kid. If you had such unpleasant memories of being a child, why would you name your child after the place that would bring back so many horrible memories? I just don't believe a word she says. In my opinion, she's nothing but a narcissistic, lip-smacking, evil cretin who just needs attention. She needs to be famous. She needs people to see her as some sort of hero or survivor. Yet she loves playing the victim as well. And her other main goal is to get money from people by making them believe her stupid lies, so they feel sorry for her and they're donating to her. It's the same thing she's done all her life. Her mother was a con artist, we can't doubt that. But we also can't doubt that Gypsy was in on it, and she's learned from the best. She's even more of a con artist than her mother was, and her narcissism knows no bounds. Who the fuck, after a few days after having a baby, jumps onto social media, bearing in mind she's adamant that she doesn't want to be a social media influencer, jumps on social media to show off her postpartum body and how she's just bounced back. I can't play the music, but the music is saying literally bounced back. What a fucking dickhead. And she hashtagged it active mom. Are you taking the piss, you possum-faced sloth? Anyway, I just thought I'd share with you a few of my thoughts on Gypsy Rose Blanchard. I am catching up on the Doxy Dozen, so there will be a video about that soon. I hope you're all keeping well, and January's not got you so down. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate yours, and I hope to see you again soon.